Anyway, yeah, so long story short, there's things I can do to maybe fix that, but I haven't always been really good about staying on top of it. At any rate, welcome, my friends, and welcome back to the Creek Dominion as I brought us into the ass end of a conversation that we were having beforehand without saying, hey, by the way, we're going live. And guess what? We're live. We're going to do the things now. I am joined by Foehammer. We're going to do part 3 of our first round engagement between Clan Jade Falcon and Clan Star Adder. Hopefully, we get a match resolution here so we can proceed with the rest of the tournament, which, of course, the next phase will be resolving the NPC clan matches and figuring out who goes into the winners brackets and losers brackets and moving on from there to set up for the next round of competition. Well, Hammer, any words before we get started?
Yeah, I'm just amazed that we got to a part 3 here,
So,
especially after the first part. I thought for sure, because I was starting, like we talked about in the beginning of the last episode, I was basically on the ropes, between the first and second parts. And now you got two mechs that are literally prone, both of them missing legs. So one of them is actually missing a leg. The other one's so badly damaged it might as well be missing a leg.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those are your two big guys too. Those are your
Well, they're the Novas that hit
the
really hard.
Novas. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see. I mean, you still got those storm crows out there too, and you technically still have 5 mechs, whereas I only have 3, and all 3 of mine
Technically,
are
I'm pretty
are
sure
badly
one of them is
damaged. Yeah.
about to try to stand up and fall flat on his face and say, "Okay, fuck it, I lose." So
Yep.
they dropped the f bomb in 139. Sorry, I'm pretty sure the word ass came out at like 27 seconds, but not
That's
that
all
I was
right.
keeping track. Hello, Austin. Thanks for stopping in, my friend.
And I got
Uh,
my Adepticon shirt on today, so hopefully it'll bring me some good luck.
well, somebody's gonna need it. But yeah, we are in. It's definitely gone back and forth because at the end of the first part, I definitely felt like it was going to be done within about an hour, hour and a half of the second part,
Yep.
and yet we made the whole second part 2 rounds and got started getting pressed for time, and the tables had turned, or the turn
Yep.
had tables, however
This
you
might
want to
go
put it.
to like some kind of tiebreaker or something.
I don't know, but let's not dilly dally because I do have
Yep.
a hard out because ironically enough, I have more BattleTech to do later this evening on a different setup. So
Yep.
that said, I'm gonna go ahead and kick it over, and I'm going to try not to chew my Pringles too loudly, so that hopefully the mic doesn't pick it up. But we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I'm gonna start the timer. We're on round 5. I believe we just lead right off with
Initiative. Yeah.
initiative, and basically whoever whatever happens happens. I guess
Yep. All right.
6.
Oh, 3. I'm starting off great here.
Yeah. Okay,
All right.
but I won the initiative, so I will be moving my pieces last. But I have 5 active pieces presently, and you have 3. So
3.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna
So
move my
probably what?
last 2. If my math is working, I'll just move my last 2 at the end.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, you can just move because they're not engaged in any
Correct.
duels right now. So unless they're gonna like willingly violate Zelbergen,
Well,
you could probably just move them around, at the end and just, because that actually does give you a little bit of advantage because if one of like for example, one of your mechs goes down, you can be in a position to immediately engage my
yep,
mech that just won its duel. So it does
yeah,
give you an advantage there. But
because the
yeah.
Crow A and the Crow Prime are both currently targetless.
Yep. Yep. So let's see. I got 3 mechs here. I got my 2 Nova Primes, and then where's my other guy? The Viper over here. So let's see. I think I'm gonna start by moving the Viper. And if I remember rightly, the Viper is 8, 12, 8. So probably a bad thing to do, but I mean, he's just probably gonna just, chase your Viper. I mean, your Viper went up on the hill the last turn,
Yep.
and he kind of stayed down here hoping to maybe get like a side shot or something. Um, but obviously he doesn't want to get shot in the back, so I think he's gonna jump to a safe spot and just kind of gain like the height advantage, knowing you're gonna have to like either stay on the same level or move down somewhere. You're not gonna be able to get behind him. So with a 8 jump, I think he's just going to jump to the ledge above you, or that's 2 above you. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. And we'll just turn this, whoops, there we go. And just turn that way. So that was a 5 hex jump.
So it'll be
so
blue
that'll
3.
be same, yeah.
Because it's +2 for movement and then +1 for jumping.
Yep. All right.
All right. And then of course you add. I think you said you moved 5, so
yeah, that was 5
heat.
hexes. Yep.
So 5 heat for that, and then I am just gonna take my Viper and go 1, 2, 3, jump right there.
Yep.
And that will give me a blue 2.
Okay. Why is your dice so much smaller than mine?
I shrank them.
Okay.
Because I didn't like how they were taking up so much space in that hex.
All right.
And so now I add 2 heat over here.
Yep.
All right. Who's next?
Okay, and my heat. Yeah, so next is going to have to be one of the Vipers here. Or not Vipers, one of the Novas. So let's see, Novas, those are the 585, right? Yep. And just keeping track of my heat here.
Is that you
I
with the
do.
phone?
No, it's just my yeah, my phone was ringing on the side here. It's
Oh,
fine.
okay.
I just muted it though. Yeah.
No, I just wanted to make sure I
Call
wasn't
back
missing
later.
something on my end.
Nope. I do have a -1 on the heat for which this is the prime. So that's the guy that's in the wood. So I do have a -1 on the movement there because of the heat.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be what, a 4/6 then? I
Yep.
think? Yep. So You know, I think he's just going to move by not moving, because I don't think he's going to want to get out of there and have you potentially, if you stand up, like
You don't want to get
jump
into where
behind him or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yep.
Can I change facing without moving, or does that count as a move still?
It does count as a move because it'll be a
Okay.
walk of 0. So it'd be the walk die on a 6.
Yeah. That's fine. I won't turn. I can still, if I need to, I can always torso twist.
Yep.
All right. So that means now you got to stand up this guy.
Yeah, I'm looking at the rules for standing up. Pretty sure.
Now, if I remember right, this is the guy that has the actuator damage. He's not the one with the leg completely.
Oh, that's not cool if that's the case. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I gotta. Oh, movement.
I mean,
cost?
it is better without having the leg. Actually, I don't even know. We'll have to check the rules on that. But can you even stand up without a leg?
Without a leg? I'm pretty sure you can. I'll have to. I'm looking through the things right now about standing up. Let's see. Automatic fall for leg destroyed. Mystic kicks. I'm trying to see what. I don't think it's just a PSR to stand up. I mean, let me rephrase that. It's a PSR. I'm trying to see what the modifier is.
Yeah.
To stand up.
Yeah, we looked it up last time, and I want to say I don't remember what it was, but yeah, there was a modifier with the actuator damage they had. Which was, I think that's your prime, right? Yeah.
I just don't know why I'm not seeing.
Yeah, that was the upper leg actuator, which I think is the worst of them, because that's basically almost as bad as like the hip, I guess, but for standing up.
Why does it not give me the modifier to make a stand-up roll?
Are you looking in Total Warfare?
I'm looking on these tables over here.
Oh, okay. It might not be on the
once again, I forgot to open up Total Warfare.
Yeah, I'm pulling it open right now to see if I can find that.
Well, it's 2 movement points per attempt, so there's that to remember.
Yep.
Let's see. Hashan, you're saying it's a +5 standing up without a leg, +1 for the actuator. Is that right? Is that what you're saying? And I just wish, I believe that's what it is. I'm not seeing the actual words and stuff. That's why it's irritating.
Yeah, that does sound familiar because
Because
I
like
want to say
I
that
see
you
the
looked it up.
modifiers for pre-existing damage, so it's +1 for. I guess maybe that's what my role is supposed to be. It just doesn't say that. I'm looking for it to say, um, standing up, right? It's a PSR, like a generic stand up is PSR, right? Which I think it is, but I want to see those words, and then you add other modifiers. I'm remembering my heavy stock sheet. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm
Yeah,
just
it looks
gonna.
like it's on
Go ahead.
Total Warfare. It's on page what is this?
I'm not looking that up.
Two or 128. For each
128.
upper leg actuator damage, reduce the max walking MP by 1 and add a +1 modifier to any subsequent piloting roll skill.
Yeah, so the modifiers, we got
Player
the
must make a
modifiers.
modifier when they jump. The roll is made at the end of the max movement. All kicks have a +2 modifier. These effects are cumulative with other leg and foot actuator damage. But yeah, so it looks like it's just a +1 modifier plus whatever the modifier is to stand up. At least
Yeah,
for this mech. I'm pretty sure it's like a +5 or something for like the missing leg on the other
let's
one.
see. Page 60. Well, that's the same table I was just looking at, I think. But let's see, what do we got? Mech takes 20 plus damage. Fusion reactor shuts down. Leg, foot, actuator destroyed. Hip destroyed. Gyro hit. Gyro destroyed. Leg destroyed. Mech was kicked. Mech was pushed. Successfully charged or hit by death above. Mystic kick. Successful charge. Made death from above. Depth 1, depth 2, depth 3. Attempted to stand. 0. There it is. I don't know why I didn't see that on the chart over here. Because this is the same. Is this. This is the chart right here. Because I wasn't looking at this chart. Because it's right here. Right there. Mech attempted to stand. 0. I was over here looking at. Let's see, which table was I looking? I was looking at this one over here. All the modifiers and stuff on it. Okay. Sorry for that friggin' delay. This is so you move by not moving, and I gotta see what my Nova Prime can do. So he can probably not do much. So he's a 355 with a +1 PSR because of that actuator. He has his legs still.
Yep.
So PSR +1 is all I need to
Yeah.
make after
So it's
all
got
of
the
that. So okay, so I just need a 4 to stand up. I'm up, and I
all
choose
right.
my facing. I'm gonna choose. So let me see. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Nope, I don't have all that movement. Remember,
Yep.
between my heat and my movement penalties, I have a 355. So I'm a 3-5 at the moment. So we're just gonna stand up, facing that way, and I can. Ooh, maybe I don't want to do that. No, back up. It's gonna be a walk of 1, so it's gonna be a walk of 6. Or you know what I mean.
Yep.
Take that back. All right, your go.
All right.
And my apologies for taking so freaking long to find the damn information I needed.
Yeah. No worries. All right. So now let's see. The only other mech I have left to move is just this Nova A up here. And how is he doing on heat? Oh, he's actually heat neutral right now. Um he did lose one of the ERPCs. So I mean, I guess he basically is heat neutral now because he's not going to be generating an extra 15 heat when he
Nope,
fires
I'm
both of
not.
them. So, but let's see.
Yeah, it's
I
my Nova.
think
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
no, I'm just deciding whether I want to move on the ground or if I want to jump. 585.
Here, let me just do this.
I think I'm just going
Well,
to
hold on. Before you commit to a move, let me do this.
oh, you
This guy is surrendering or withdrawing from the fight.
he is going to. Okay.
Yeah, and then the Stormcrow Prime is going to challenge you.
Okay. All right. They're gonna say
So,
all the usual,
yep.
my name is blah blah
Oh yeah,
blah.
we're
I
gonna do
I
all the.
did all this
We'll do
fancy
all of
pants
that.
stuff.
But yeah, my so he's out. He will.
He's not even gonna try to stand.
It's a +6 to stand up, or at least a +5.
Yeah.
So that puts me at an 8+ to stand up, which is a fairly decent chance of taking more damage. So no, thank you.
Oh, come on.
No, because this way I can still repair the mech and use it in subsequent
Yeah.
tries.
No, I get it. That's how
Um,
I'm sorry, this is Star Adder, right?
I am sorry, Adder.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Star. Yeah, that's how they would think. That's not how
Okay.
Jade Falcon would think, but
No, 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 they wouldn't.
All right. Well, in that case, I think he's still going to try to maintain his his height advantage, at least somewhat up here. So I think he's just going to try to jump down to here. That would be a 4 hex movement. Oh, wait a minute. It's a penalty for jumping into woods, isn't it?
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, let's verify with the table here because I think it's just. I think Lightwoods is fine. Let me verify. I'm not seeing anything specific to that right now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either. I mean, it does say that there's a penalty. I thought maybe I'm just thinking of
It
the.
might be for heavy woods, but I know there's a couple of different options, like optional rules for that in Mega Mech, which is what I'm thinking of at the moment, which may or may not be helpful here and now. But if you're jumping into Lightwoods, I'm certainly not going to make a.
Yeah, I was just thinking, yeah, because
Oh,
there
Hobson
is
says there is no no PSR for woods, but there is for water.
yeah, because that's probably why I was getting confused here, because I do see the water around here.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought maybe there was one for woods too. Okay, well he's just going to jump as long as there's no modifier. He would just jump into the woods. I think just to maintain something of a height
Defensive
advantage here while
posturing.
still
Yeah,
and yeah.
yeah. The
And I
Lightwoods,
think I'll face this way.
Lightwoods is it would have been no modifier regardless if I'm not mistaken. So you're
It was
moving him.
one, two,
Sorry,
three,
go ahead.
four. I was just saying I was a jump of 4. So
+2.
I think it's a +2.
Yeah, that's +1 for movement, +1 for jumping.
All right.
All right, and now the Stormcrow will move up.
Yep. Actually, these are both of
Storms.
our star commanders now.
Ah, yes. 6, 9. So do I want to do 2, 4, 6, 7? I'm actually kind of screwed because of these fucking woods around me.
Yeah.
Nope, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Let me see here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And because of elevation, the only woods I got to worry about is the woods you are sitting in. So 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to be a red 2. Oh, hey, look, I got a red 2 right here. And then I got to turn him to correct facing. He's facing that way. All right. I'm not going to move this guy this round.
Yeah.
I'll stand, but I'm going to auto stand him up on the next round and just kind of pull him off the field.
Yep.
You've moved all your mechs, correct?
Yeah, I think the last one you have left to move
is this guy.
guy if you wanted to.
And that is he's just gonna he's also a 6'9". Let me double check just to make sure he doesn't take any crazy damage. Storm A. No, he's good. Oh, I marked the wrong one. Son of a bitch. Hold on one sec. This guy is fighting Nova A. And then this guy is just gonna do so 6, and then 1, 2, damn, 2 to face it, 3 to enter it, 4 for woods, 6, 7, 8. I think I can actually go there. But I'm not going to. I'm going to move up these enemy ones right here. And that's a movement of somebody's mechas in my way. Get out of here. We got your smoking. We got the smoke marker for it. Let's see. And that's going to be a run of 1, 2, 3. So just one. Not that he's actually in the fight. He's just repositioning for later, in case he needs to be shooting at somebody. And then next round I'll just auto stand him and move him out of the way. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. No, I was just on mute.
I thought you were
second.
muted for.
Just...
Like, I was like, I didn't because I didn't have.
No.
I got PDFs over top of my stuff, so I couldn't tell.
No, I was on mute for a second. I was just checking a voicemail that I got while you were
Yep.
figuring out that guy's movement. But yeah.
Sorry. All right.
No
I believe
worries.
we are in the shooting phase.
Yep. So we'll just start with the Vipers over here.
Sure.
All right. So, yeah, I guess he's gonna have to torso twist. I technically, am I doing that right? Is torso twisting done during movement or firing? All right. So yeah, he's just gonna.
I mean, you can.
Just like
I mean,
this way,
obviously,
so he can,
depending on the situation, you can determine whether or not you want to do it during whatever. But technically, it happens during the firing phase.
Yeah. Yeah, just because I mean, your guy moving up there, he would obviously track. That way. Yeah. All right.
We'll be blasting each other in the front.
Yep. So he's only got 3 medium lasers left, so that's what he's gonna fire. So obviously it's gonna be short range, 1 for gunnery,
2 for jumping,
2 for jumping,
0,
and then And what was your modifier?
2.
2. So
sounds like
was
fours.
that 5 or 4s?
So 1, 2. Hold on. It's 3 for jumping. 3 because you jumped. So that's 4.
3 because I jumped. So that's 4.
6 for my movement and no range.
Yep. Okay.
So 6s.
6s. Yep. So I'll just roll 3 sets of dice here. Hitting on 6s. And looks like all but 1 hit.
Okay.
So I'll roll 2 sets of locations here. First one is a 3.
3 is an arm, I think. 3, right arm, 7.
And the other one is an 8, which
side torso. I never remember which one's which. Left torso. Ooh, that's not good.
Yep,
that's not good.
Is that internal?
That's internal. Roll for crit.
All right. 8+.
Yep.
Nope. Got a 6.
Whoo, boy. Things are getting a little bit warmed up over that way for that one.
Yep.
Okay. That's it.
Let's see. That'll be what? 15 heat for me? Yeah, 15 heat. So that'll bring me up to 20 heat with the jump, and then dissipates 20, so he's back down to 0.
3 6s, that's 4. Let's see. 29, 35.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's an engine hit? That's +2, isn't it? Or no, that's
each engine hit is +5.
+5. So actually, he'll be at 5 heat because, I didn't take that engine hit into account. So yeah, he'll be at 25 heat. Dissipate 20. Yep.
2 medium lasers, 10, 16, 20.
That means I will be at a -1 movement for next round.
21. I'm gonna fire 3 medium lasers and the SRM-6 Artemis.
All right.
So that's gonna, and I'm gonna need 2, 5. I'm gonna need 8s to hit you. So starting with the 3 lasers. 8s. Need 8s. 6, 6, and 1. Son of a bitch. All right. 7 points damage to 5, which is the right leg.
All right.
And then I need to look up the Artemis because I'm pretty sure it's a +2 for the cluster roll, but I want to verify that really quick. Where's equipment and stuff? Other combat. Artemis 4. Adds +2 to the roll when rolling on cluster hits. Okay, and then an 8 for the SRM6 with Artemis.
Dope.
Boxcars, that's a hit.
Yeah.
And then my cluster roll, this will be a +2, 13. So I'm not even gonna look. That's gonna be all 6 missiles hitting you, buddy.
Yeah. Yep.
And you don't
Yeah.
have AMS or anything, correct?
Not in this one. Nope.
Okay.
Actually, I think you took down all my mechs that one of the Ice Ferret A had it, and then so does my the sniper Nova, the Nova A, the one with it. Yeah, so not this guy.
All right, rolling 6 missile
This
hit
one I wouldn't need
locations. All right, so let's see here. This is getting that's good spread.
This is 2 points of damage, right?
Correct. 2 points, center torso.
All right.
2 points, left leg.
All right.
Left arm.
All right.
Left torso.
All right.
And 2 more left torso.
Okay.
That sounds like it's pretty solid. Oh, did I miss? Wait, sorry. Nope, I missed one.
Right.
The final one is the 11. That's left arm.
Left arm. All right.
I blew up that left side. That's 12 points plus my 1 laser is 1 point shy of a PSR.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's all in the armor, though. I mean, that left side is not looking too good, but yeah, I mean, this one actually hadn't taken a lot of damage because it just had that oh, wait a minute, I'm not doing this right. I forgot you lost the left arm. I'm sorry. I think it was only 2 points to the left arm, though. I think the left was the left torso and left leg and center torso.
For the missiles?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm pretty sure it was only 1 to the left arm, but that would just go
center
to
torso. 9 is left leg. 10 is left arm. 8 is left torso. 8 is left torso, and then 11 is left arm. So I think it was, 2 that were 4 points to the left arm total.
Okay, I just deducted those from the left torso. So yeah, because they'll just transfer to the left torso then. So yep, not looking too good on that left side. The left armor is gone. The left leg has like 3 points left. The left
sounds like my Viper
points.
hit exactly where he needed to hit yours.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, the right side. I gotta turn that right side towards you is what I gotta do.
Yeah. So wait, we're both in. Oh, never mind.
What is that in when you do that in Mech Warrior Online? It's like you're shielding or something.
Torso twisting.
Yeah, you turn the torso twist.
You're side tanking. I don't know. There's probably a couple of different words for it, but yeah. I mean, it's smart playing is what that is.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
I turn my right side towards you.
Yep. All right. Who's shooting next?
All right. We'll just go. My left to right, but we'll just do the Viper Primes now.
You mean Nova Primes?
Or yeah, Nova Primes. So what's the heat on this guy? He's at a 6 right now, so he's kind of toasty. Let's see, that's gonna be 30 heat for a set of 6.
My Nova Prime has taken a face shot.
36. Hey, mine did too, so I don't want to hear it. They just traded face shots, so yeah. Yeah, so 1 more hit to the face on either one of ours, we're gone.
He walked, so that's gonna be a +1.
He lost a heat sink though. Heat sink, that's what I was thinking of earlier. Heat sink is 2 less heat dissipated, so he's gonna now dissipate 34 heat. So I think he's just gonna fire 6 medium lasers. Because that'll generate 30 heat, I think, and that'll help dissipate some of the heat. So we'll fire 6 lasers. What's the range here? We're looking at
what is the range?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
medium?
I think that's just out of short range. Yep. So it's medium, so that'll be a +2. So that's with 1 gunnery, that's 3. I didn't move, but you walked. What's the modifier for the walk?
For my walk, it's nothing because I only walked 1 hex.
Okay. So is that right? He's hitting on
1 gunnery. Then? 1 gunnery, range is 2, so 3. It sounds like you got some damn near auto hits there.
Yeah, it's 3 because there's no modifier for either one of those. So I think I'm hitting
light them up
here. All right, I'm gonna roll 6 dice here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need 6 dice. There we go. All right. Hitting on 3s. And it looks like all of them hit. Yep. All 6 hit. So I'll just roll. Let me just separate 2 sets out here so I'm not mistaking those. All right. I'll roll 6 locations then. All right. First location is a 8.
That
7
is
points.
right torso. This is going to get goofy right off the bat. So right torso goes internal.
Okay. So that'll be 1 critical
Yep.
roll. Next one is an 11.
11 is left arm. Go ahead.
We know. Okay. Next one is a 4.
4 is right arm. That
Okay.
is going to go internal as well. I just got to make sure I get the right number in here.
Okay. So that's 2 critical rolls.
That's right. That's right.
The
Yeah,
next
that'll
2
be
locations are both a 3.
the next 2 are 3, which is the right arm. So okay, so that's gonna go 11 to the center torso. Blows the torso off with 6 going here to the center torso. There's no ammo. It's just gonna be heat sinks and shit. But that is going to be also engine hits. So things are gonna get really, really, really fucking hot because that's 1, 2, 3, 4 heat sinks that are now gone. So that's 36 minus 8 is 28. Heat. Plus I'm gonna have 10 heat buildup. So we don't have to worry about the criticals because the whole right side just fell off.
Were those criticals transferred to the center torso then? Or I'm not sure what the ruling is for that. But before
You
we
know
do
what?
that, there's one more location.
Yeah, go
The
ahead.
last location is an 8.
Which is going to go to the center torso
Oh,
anyway.
geez.
So that's going to be. Go ahead and make. I'll give you 2 critical roll attempts for the center torso just because I'm not 100% sure how those criticals would have transferred and would or would not have transferred.
Yeah.
But this mech is pretty much just about done anyway.
Okay. So I'm just going to roll 2 sets of dice here for the
Yeah,
criticals.
8 plus.
Criticals on 8s. Nope, you're good. It's a 4 and a 3.
Thank God. Now, I'm actually going to take that heat off because that's not correct yet.
But yeah, you did lose a bunch of heat sinks there.
Yeah.
Actually, regardless, you still took 2. Wouldn't you still take 2 fusion engine hits
do.
because of the right torso?
Okay. Oh yeah, absolutely, I do.
Okay,
I took the heat off because I want to. Well, and you know what? I'm gonna shoot with whatever I'm gonna fucking shoot. So.
Yeah, I mean, because this doesn't take effect to the end of the round. So technically you could shoot with all 12 because you haven't lost any of.
I could, except for the fact that shooting all 12 alone is dumb. But also, like, I know my heat is up.
Yeah.
I mean, my heat was up to begin with. It was at 7 before I even.
I mean, if you want to, if you don't want to metagame it, your pilot at the time of firing wouldn't have known that he's just going to lose like his whole.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely gonna hit you with like.
So.
I mean, I was planning on taking my heat right up to 36 or just a touch over, but now I'm not going to be able to dissipate all that. In fact, my engine might blow up. We'll see what happens. Because I was planning on shooting at least 6 of these lasers, regardless. So 6 is 30. This is going to get ugly because my heat is going to be sitting somewhere right around 20 because of the heat gain and the heat not being dissipated.
Yeah.
That said, you are eating 6 medium lasers.
All right.
At medium range. My gunnery is a 2, 3 for my walk. You are in light woods, so that's 4, and then 6s. So 6 medium lasers hitting on 6s. 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 6 hit.
All 6, geez. Yep.
All right, so hit rolling locations now.
All right.
And here we go. All right, 7 points to the right leg.
All right.
7 points to the left leg.
Okay.
7 points to the right arm.
Okay.
7 points to the right arm.
Okay, that's gone internal.
Okay. I just need to give me that for well, okay. Go ahead and mark also 14 points to your center torso.
Okay.
Because the last 2 locations are both CT.
Okay. That strips almost all the armor off. He's only got like 2 points left on the.
Holy shit, you almost took another critical. All right,
Yep.
I have 1 critical to roll. Is that correct?
Yeah, 1 critical on the right arm.
8 plus 6. No
And
crit
this
for
is a
you.
juicy one because there's medium lasers.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
got
not as
lucky because
juicy as an
I
engine
didn't
yet.
get anything,
Oh,
unfortunately.
didn't get it now.
No. All right, now I gotta dump 28 heat and hope not to die. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That leaves me at 19 heat. Oh boy. Let's see. That's going to. Let's see. That puts me at
Don't gotta worry about ammo
19.
explosion, but I think you got 2 shutdown rolls to make.
Yeah, puts me right here. Let me put. Yeah, right here. So let's see what we have to do. I know this isn't the heat phase, but it's easier to just do it now. Shut down a void on a 4. Give me my dice. Where are my dice? Come here.
Yes, I gotta do a 4+ and then a 6+ for shutdown.
Yep, that sounds right. So 4 plus. That's good. Oh
Oh,
no! Shut down.
probably hear the woo.
Yep. How much? How much did you hit? How many? How much damage did you hit me with?
Oh, that was all 6 lasers. No,
It was
you
like 5, right?
um well, you hit me with 6 lasers. No, actually, I hit you with 6 lasers too. I think all mine hit. Yeah. So we both hit. So
Well,
we both got to do
it was definitely
PSR
more than
checks. Yeah.
3, which would have
Yeah.
triggered the PSR. So
Yeah. It was all of them hit. Yeah. So we
let
both got to
me.
make PSR checks basically.
So yeah, and that's also done. PSR is done in the end phase. If I'm not mistaken, PSRs are done in the end. PSRs from damage are done in the damage phase actually. So let me do that first. So 4 plus. Oh, boxcars still standing.
Yep.
And then in the heat phase, I failed to shut down, so it does shut down, but it doesn't fall over.
Yeah. So I got to make a piloting check here too. So I'm a 2 plus 1. I don't think I have any other modifiers. Hit taken by the pilot. That didn't do a modifier, does it,
No,
for piloting skill check? No. Okay.
no, that was a
So I
house
think
rule in
I'm just
another game
3.
that we watched.
Come on. All right, I'm good. 7. All
Okay,
right. So now you're shut down. Yep.
I
And
am
then the
shut down.
last one is just the
It's the Nova A and the Storm
yep, our
Crow.
star commanders. Yep. So what's the range here?
Don't
1, 2,
know.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I am. I have. I need to declare
I
it.
think it's 11.
I am doing a torso twist because I have to declare it. Because you are just outside
No, it's actually
the arc.
12, I think.
Ah, freaking the torso twist icon disappeared in the water,
I
literally. Would you come up
think it's
with 12?
11. I think it's 11 or 12.
Let me see what I got here.
Because it's like
One,
a weird
two,
thing where
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
yep. All right.
12
So
hexes.
yep. So that's gonna be
Ooh, that's long range.
that's
Oh,
long
nope, wrong
range for
mech.
the medium. Well, medium pulse. When it says 12 under long, that's like the
That's the maximum.
the maximum.
Yep.
So basically it's that maximum range for the medium pulse laser.
Yep.
And then medium range for the ERPPCs. So he's lost one of his ERPPCs and he's heat neutral right now. So it's a long shot, but I think he's just gonna fire it anyway.
Of
He's just gonna
course.
fire the ERPPC and the medium pulse laser. So we'll do the pulse laser, or sorry, we'll do the PPC first. So that's medium range, 1 of gunnery, so that's 3. I jumped for 2, so that's 5.
Jumped is. Well,
And
hold on. Your jump adds 3 to your firing.
oh, I always get confused with that. So
Yeah, so it's your
it's the
move.
2 on the
It's your
die.
movement type that increases your gunnery score or whatever, and it's my movement amount modifier.
Okay. So that's a 6 for me. And then your movement is a 2 then
Oh, that sounds right.
modifier. So I think I'm hitting
Uh,
on 8s.
All right, so your gunnery is
And there's no woods
so
interfering because
you're
of the height.
1.
So
You jump, so that's 4, 6 for range, 8 for my movement.
yeah.
So yeah, 8
That,
and 10. Because I think you have something long range, you said, but it's also a pulse, so it actually is 8 up again.
oh, okay. Well, if it's 8, I'll just roll both of them then. Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's a medium
because you're
pulse
doing an
rifle, so
ERPPC
it's
and a medium pulse, correct?
yeah. Okay. So hitting on 8s for both of them. I'll just roll 2 sets here. ERPPC is the first one. It doesn't matter. They both miss. It's a 5 and a 6.
Damn, that's rough.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so I've got the same thing. I'm firing both larges and all 3 mediums. It's going to be long range for the mediums and medium range for the large. Gunnery of 1, 3 for my movement. 5 and 7 for range. But I just said 5 and 7, right? So 7 and 9, and then 8 and 10. So 8 and 10. Oh, I got that right.
Oh, real quick, what
Mhm.
weapons are you firing?
All of them. It's Stormcrow Prime. 2 large,
No,
3 medium.
No missiles, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah, just because this is an anti-missile.
Oh,
mech,
gotcha,
so.
gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. So we'll just have to
I
keep that
need
into factor here
8.
if somebody's firing missiles.
Yep. 8 for the large lasers. 1 hit.
Okay.
Boxcar's headshot.
Oh my god, he's dead. Are you kidding me?
Does that go? Does it burn his head off?
Well, what's the damage on that? You
10.
said it was a large
It's 10,
laser, right?
so it's gonna.
Oh, it's 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. This guy
Oh.
hadn't taken the headshot. It's the other one that took the headshot.
Okay.
It's the prime. Yeah.
Okay.
So it does. Yeah, it does go internal, obviously.
And that is a
'cause
critical
it's
roll,
9.
a critical attempt rather. So rolling for crit. It's 5, no crit.
Okay.
Now, 3 ER mediums needing 10s to hit. I got 1.
Okay.
So
Already
this would
marked
be
off.
7 points at 5. Right leg, 7 points. And unfortunately, not enough for a PSR. Yeah, so you've got consciousness, and that's it.
So consciousness, it's a +1 for the.
It's the 3, 5,
it's
7,
3
9.
and a. Okay, so I just roll a straight 3 then, right?
Yep.
All right. Yep, we're good. That's a 7.
Yep. All right.
Yeah.
Hello, Darius.
I was scared there for a second because it was the prime that had took those guys traded headshots on each other.
Yeah.
But God,
well, at first I thought you thought it was a 15-point headshot, like the ERPPCs, but unfortunately it's only a 10-point headshot because it's ER large.
Yeah.
But that still will rock your house.
Well, yeah, and I thought it was going to be anything because the other guy only has like 5. So basically you hit with anything, of any significant size, and it's instant death on that guy. But yeah, that was the other one. So anyway, all right, I think we're done then.
Yep. And I forgot to give you your points for that mech that surrendered. Okay, yeah. Heat and end phase, I think we did all of it more or less concurrently. So I think it's we're up to the old initiatives.
Yep. Come on, I need a good number here.
7.
Geez, I roll a 4. I just cannot win initiative.
But you got some pretty solid hits in today on this round. On this round.
Yep.
Holy crap! My Nova Prime is fucked.
All right. Well,
I got a decision to make with him when it comes.
Yeah.
To all right, go ahead, make shot.
Well, we'll start with the Vipers over here, just left to right again.
Yep. Go ahead and take that torso twist off there too. We don't need that.
Yeah.
The movement dice I find the movement dice staying on is actually somewhat helpful because I don't always remember which hex I was in.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta hit this too. Round 6. Fight.
Yep. Now he would know that he's taking a ton of damage on the left side. He's got to protect that side.
He might just want to pull out of the fight. I don't know.
I mean, he's still got armor left on. I mean, the right side's actually really good. So I think you're right. Well, again, this is Jade Falcon. What are
you talking about? This is Jade Falcon. They try to push me off that cliff because even though the map isn't there, the map is there.
Yep. Yep.
Cheater pants.
um. But yeah, that would melee violates Zelbriggen, so
Oh
I
yeah,
don't think he
absolutely,
would do that.
absolutely it
Yeah.
does. But also, you don't have to worry so much about your honor
Yeah.
because you don't have a player character. You also don't have edge, so theoretically, you, in fact, you play the Jade Falcons with their propensity for melee shit actually checks out right now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm always confused with Jade Falcons because at some point, I think it was like post Clan Invasion when they were kind of like, okay, now we're like the DFA kings.
Yeah, it's just it's like a lot of the fiction. It's
One,
what
two,
makes
three,
sense
four,
for
five,
the
six, seven,
stuff at the
eight.
time.
Yeah. All right. I think just what he's gonna try to do is he knows his left side is fucked up. So I think he's gonna try to
Run away.
I think he's going to try to jump away to try to protect that left side. So I think he's going to try to do a maximum range jump because he is good on heat. Yeah. Well, actually, he's not great. And he's got 5. Actually, no. I forgot. He's got a minus. Good thing I looked at the sheet. He's got -1 to movement points.
So
So
so -1 movement points applies to your -1 walking, which recalculates your run and does
yeah,
nothing to your jump.
it doesn't do the jump. Oh, I thought it
Nope,
did. Okay. All right. Well,
because
we
your jump
can.
movement is based strictly on the number of jump jets you have.
Yeah. Okay. I think he's just gonna in that case, he's just gonna try to jump 8 hexes away. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll say 8 to there, and he's going to turn. Let's say
Yeah,
this way,
that's what I
just
would
try
do.
to
That or
protect that right side.
facing
Yeah.
directly towards my side of the table.
Uh,
Just whatever you can do to mitigate how where I end up, because even right there, I could probably get your front arc.
yeah, that's true. Knowing that, he would probably try to do this way.
This is
I
one of
don't
those
think you
rare
can
moments
get
where Zelbriggen
2,
actually
3,
protects your
4, 5,
backside.
6, 7, 8. Yeah. Because
Where
I
is
don't
my
think he
Viper's
can
heated?
get there. Yeah, at least your guy, I don't think he can get into his rear arc from there, or at least his front arc. But anyway, yeah, that's
Oh
my
yeah, I
movement.
can.
So,
Pretty sure I
um,
can. It's just a matter of where I go and what range I want to deal with.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
End up
Um,
somewhere over here and be like, no, man, I could probably. No, that's a bit much. Go ahead. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna do
no,
that.
I was just doing the movement here. So
No.
that's a jump.
If you jump the full 8 hexes, it's going to be +4.
Yep. Okay.
And then I am at a really high number of heats. So what do I want to do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7.
What's the heat for jumping that far?
The number of hexes you jump.
My number of hexes. Okay, so that's going to be 8. Oh, geez, 8 heat. Wow, he's really hot then.
Yep, same. Mine's gonna be getting pretty warm too.
Yeah.
Uh, but he's going for the kill. He thinks he can get it. So, all right,
Okay.
we're both firing at +4s
Yeah.
with a plus. So we're basically firing gunnery +7
Yeah.
is what we're firing right now
Yeah.
because there's no range unless you've got some other modifier in play. It's gonna be gunnery +7.
Yeah. All right. Next on to the Nova Prime. So I'm technically moving first. So I guess not knowing if your guy is going to surrender or not.
Well, it'll be kind of like what I did. I mean, it's up to you, obviously. Like my guy let your guy
Yeah.
back up before resuming the
Well,
fight.
he's shut down anyway.
Yeah,
So
he's shut down. He's awake. He's just
yeah.
shut down, screaming into the void that is his cockpit glass.
Yeah. How bad is the damage on him? He basically
Oh,
lost his whole
he
right
lost.
side,
Yeah,
right?
his whole right side is gone. I mean, it's a Nova,
Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
stripped half of his firepower. You
Yeah. Well,
you
Nova
put a
only
bunch of
uses
heat
half
and you
of
took
his
off.
fire.
Yeah, you took half his
It's
firepower and somewhere close to like a third of
probably
his
like,
heat
yeah.
dissipation.
Well, that's the
Plus,
thing.
gave him a bunch of heat.
The Nova Primes, you only use half your firepower anyway, unless you really want to overheat. But the big thing is going to be losing that heat. So
Yeah,
I think
that was
knowing that
8
you're
points of
shut
heat that I
down,
lost.
yeah. Um, Actually, hmm, I think we talked about earlier that just kind of keeping this role playing. I think we talked about this earlier. Firing on a shutdown mech does not violate Zelbrigan, but it doesn't gain you any honor either.
Correct.
And I think this being Jade Falcon, I think he would be a dick.
It's totally
I
up
mean,
to
this
you,
is
man.
Jade Falcon. This
Hey,
is Jade
listen, a
Falcon.
kill is a kill.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah,
also, as the Jade Falcons player, because you don't have a player character,
yeah,
honor means nothing to you.
yeah, yeah. Well, it wouldn't mean honor even if I still had a player character. I mean, this is Jade Falcon. So
It's just
again,
true.
we're
It's
one
true.
step above like Smoke Jaguar.
Yeah,
They.
which themselves are literally one step above or Intersphere mercenaries.
Yes, that's right. So I think even though you're shut down, I think actually he would still try to make sure you're out of the fight. So,
That's fair. Let me
um,
see what the there are targeting attack modifiers.
because I mean, if I was playing this like as a player, I would probably move myself in a position where if the Stormcrow A challenged me, I wouldn't get a I would be in a position basically to engage the Stormcrow A. But I guess um if you're not withdrawing from the fight, I think he would still consider you an active target, even though you're shut down, and still try to take you out of the fight.
He's going to. Well, I was going to make a die roll. Let's go ahead and do that now.
Okay.
Um, in all fairness, let's give you the best option for what you call it. On a 9, he is going to stay. No, he's going to withdraw. So he
He is
is
going.
out of the fight.
Okay.
So that will give you 2 points, two
Okay.
more points.
Okay. Knowing that, if he
And
signals
that
that he's
means you can
withdrawing,
turn
then
around and challenge the Stormcrow A if you like.
okay. Yeah, I think he would do that. Knowing that this guy is going to withdraw from the fight, he would turn around and
I
challenge
think what you
the
see
Stormcrow.
narratively speaking is he manually pops open the canopy and just like makes an X with his arms.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Like the referees of WWE will do when
Yeah,
somebody's actually hurt.
yeah. The the Jade Falcons do that too, but they like, make like a wing gesture,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
ah!
yeah.
I capitulate.
Yeah. The best part is
All right.
nobody saw our facial expressions or our stupid hand and arm movement.
Yeah.
We're all watching the board, watching our stupid little floaty hands move around.
Yep, yep. All right. So yeah, he'll challenge the Stormcrow A. I am so and so, and I've done all these special things, and
What is
I
this?
will,
Storm A. He is gonna
challenge you to this
face.
duel of Zelbrigan.
And that's your Nova Prime?
Yes, Nova Prime.
Okay.
Yep.
Because I got
So
him.
knowing that, I think what he would do is, I mean, he's not in a bad position here. He did take a headshot, but that's like kind of the only. And actually, he did.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he did lose all the armor on his right arm. I forgot about that. So that's
Well, you've already
kind of
challenged and
risky
it's
there.
been accepted, so now you must
No,
fight.
no, no, no. I'm just thinking about what he's doing position wise. So knowing that, and knowing that these storm crows are, what are they? They're
6'9".
8'12". Oh, 6'9".
Yeah, 6'9", but no jump.
I thought they were
They're
faster than
they're
that.
nimble, but they're not. You know, they're not
Oh, I
like
was thinking of
they're
the
not speedy
dragonfly.
boys. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Vipers
I
are
was.
super fast.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking of dragonfly. Okay, 6'9".
And your
So
ice
and yeah,
strength, so
they
everyone
and
get
they
killed.
don't have jump. Okay.
Correct.
Um. Hmm. I think basically what I was getting at was he's going to try to force you to come out of the woods to engage. So I think knowing that, what he would do is, I think he would actually try to jump over into these woods here to try to get you to either come over the hill or around the hill
Mm-hmm.
to stay engaged.
Okay.
Um, so let me just double check the movement here that I'm not. Yeah, I'm good on movement. He's only got 2 heat, so yeah, he can jump there. He's a 585, so and I think that's just 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yep, he'll just jump right here, and we'll just face this way, expecting you to, in one way, come over the hill or around it or something.
So jump of 5 hexes will be a blue 3.
Yep, and that'll generate 5 heat, I think.
Make sure. I always forget. I did just say it was 6'9", but just wanted to make sure. You are right there. So 6. 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a movement of 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that would be 2. Yeah.
Okay.
And then our last
Then
dueling
I think
partners.
that's all that's left for dueling. Yeah, is just these guys over here.
Oh.
So, man. The problem is that he's lost one of his arms, and he did take that headshot.
Because I won initiative, ignore what I'm doing. I'm just moving these
Yeah,
guys
you're
out
just
of the
moving
way.
that guy. Yeah, that's all.
So,
Yep. I'm just trying to figure. I think what he would do is, um, he would probably again move by not moving. I would think. I mean, he's got to. This is a sniper variant of the Nova, so yeah, he's got to try to. Something's got to land with his ERPPC, but I don't think he's going to want to move closer and potentially engage you at shorter range. So, but you got a lot of movement too.
yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So knowing that, yeah, I think you would just move by not moving, at least for this round, and then see what you do next round.
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll give you partial cover, and you're in light wood, so it'll be a +2, no legs. Yeah, I can live with that. Hey, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
All right.
That will be
I think that
1,
is going to be
2,
short range, though,
3,
right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that will be running of 3. Yeah, I can live with that. And that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hexes range.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. Firing phase.
Yeah.
So let's go back over here to the Vipers. So I think we already
Yep, I
said
did.
that they were +7s. Gunnery
Yeah,
plus
gunnery
7.
+7, and then any other modifiers that might be in play. Range is definitely not going to be one of them.
Yep.
I will be shooting into your left side.
Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Um, I did that completely wrong.
Let me guess, it's his
Duh.
left side.
It's his left side that's badly damaged. The whole point was that he was going to defend his right side. I totally
I
did
will,
backwards.
because you were able to jump, and I could definitely see how the dyslexia happens. I
Yep.
will allow you to reface him.
Yeah, that's the whole point. Was I don't know. I'm doing like the reverse paper doll image,
Yeah, no, I know.
type
And
thing.
sometimes it confuses me too, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, because the whole point was he was jumping over here trying to force a way for you to shoot him in his right side. And then as soon as you said left side, I'm like, oh, that is his left side.
Yeah.
All right. As long as you're okay with that. I mean, I'll
Yeah,
just
no,
face him the opposite way. I mean, I still think is that
I mean, because if you
I
hit
think you're
now,
still hitting him in front arc though.
now it's front
From
arc.
there.
Now
Yeah,
it's
from
front
there it's
arc.
front arc.
Yeah.
Before it would have been a left arc,
Yep.
which would have been really bad.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
And the only reason you were able to pull that off, of course, is because you had jumped to get there. If you had
Yeah.
ran or walked,
Oh
nope,
yeah.
you're done.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That one I wouldn't
All right.
have.
Well, thank you for letting me do that. Yeah,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
totally did that backwards.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I fucked up something somewhere else. This is just me trying to keep the karma balance positive.
Yep. Yep. All right.
Not
Well, I
like I
mean,
could keep my
there's
financial
still
balances positive.
yep. There's still a very good side that a very good chance that you're going to hit on the left side here
Oh
in the
yeah, I mean,
front
it's
arm.
still a fairly decent chance of getting both either side. It's just one
Yep.
side slightly more favored.
Yep. All right. So I guess all he's got left is 3 medium lasers. He's at 5 heat. Um, he's going to get what, 8 more heat or something like that from jumping.
Yep, 8 heat from
Um,
jumping.
so that'll bring him up to like 13 heat. Jesus. He'll generate another 15. I think it's like do or die at this point. I
Mm-hmm.
think he's,
That's part of the reason why I
so
fired all those lasers on that Nova.
yep. So yeah, he's gonna fire all 3 of his lasers, regardless of the heat. So we're doing so for him, gunnery of 1 plus 7, as we said
Eight.
for
Yep.
the so he'll be hitting on 8s. Yep. All right, I'll just take 3 dice here. Hitting on 8s. And that's one. Only 1 hits.
Okay.
Yep.
Location.
Location. Come on, boxcars. 6.
Location 6 is right torso.
Okay.
7 damage.
Yep, 7 damage. All right.
Now 13 heat. 2 medium lasers and SRM6 with Artemis. So that's going to be 2 plus my 3 jumping is 5, plus your 4 jumping is 9. Yep, 9's to hit. All right. Medium lasers first. 1 hit.
Okay.
7 points, right torso. Isn't that the side that you got? No, it was the left side that got fucked
Yeah,
up.
it was the left side that was
Damn
messed
it.
up. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it. All right, and then SRM6 with Artemis. Miss.
All right.
So,
Whew.
yeah, quite unfortunate.
Lucky.
All right, so 2
All right.
medium lasers, and then 1, 2,
Heat.
3, 4.
And
1,
then
2,
4,
3, 4. We're at 7 heat,
8.
staying toasty, but still at only the -1 movement. Okay.
Take 20 away.
All right, who is?
I'm gonna have to
assuming
make
you're going-
some rolls here.
Uh-oh.
Because I am at 13. Actually, no, I don't. It's 14 heat is the shutdown, but I have a +2.
+2 movement or -2 movement, +2.
Yeah, -2 movement and +2 to fire. So yeah, I'm at 13. Just missed it by 1 for the shutdown, but it's only a +4 shutdown. But knowing the way I roll snake eyes lately, or
Yeah.
actually, it's not even snake eyes. I roll 3s.
Yep.
I roll a 2 and a 1. That's my thing lately. All right. Just real quick, looking at the time check, we've got about an hour left until your hard stop. So, yep, just making sure.
We're good.
But I think we're all.
I think we can get
there,
another
right?
full round in after this.
Yep. Well, now that we got fewer mechs.
Yeah. All right. I believe
All
we
right,
have
so next we'll do the Prime and the Storm
Prime and the Crow A.
So, yep. So the Prime he's only at 2 heat, so he's good there. I think we're just gonna. Oh, he's got he dissipates 2 less heat because of the heat sink loss there, which is why he's at 2 heat. So he's basically dissipating 34 heat. So 30. I think he's gonna fire 7 lasers would be 35 heat generated. Yeah, I think he'll fire 7 lasers.
Okay.
So looking at the range,
Could hurt.
1 for gunnery. We're short range because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for range. So 3. My jump adds 2.
Nope. Jumping is 3.
Jumping is 3. Okay,
It's
I should
one.
actually look at-
It's
it
either
always-
if you think about it this way, it's 0 for no movement, 1
Yep.
for walk, 2 for run, 3 for jump.
Okay. So 3 for jump. So that brings me up to a 6.
And then my 2 plus the woods for a total of 9.
Okay, hitting on 9s. So, and I'm firing 7 lasers. So let me move one set. Yep. All right. Hitting on, what did we say? 9s?
Correct.
All right. All right. That is 1, 2, 2 hit.
Okay.
Not good. All right. Well, we're locations here. See if we get lucky.
Yep.
Man, one of them I rolled an 8 on, so yeah.
I mean, you're rolling against 9s. You're
It's
fortunate you got 2. A third would have been nice, but
yeah.
yeah.
All right, locations, 2 locations. An 8 and a 7.
All right, left torso and center torso. Uh-oh.
Did that go through?
Went through. Roll
Oh
for
boy.
critical.
Oh boy.
Center torso is stripped.
Oh boy. That is a 7. Just missed it.
Nope, no crit for you.
Yeah.
All right.
I saw the little Jade Falcon logo come up, and I'm like, oh boy, that's a
Yeah.
6. Need anything other than a 1, and nope, rolled a 1.
Okay. Would you say the range was 5?
It's 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4,
3,
5.
4.
Yep.
Okay, so that means everything's gonna be, I think, medium range for what I want to do.
Oh wait. Did we? I don't think this heavy woods would interfere, right? I don't think, because you go center. Yeah, it's out of the.
I'm elevated.
Oh yeah, that
There's
does.
that too.
I was looking.
So I
straight,
think I think at the end of the day, this
doesn't
hex
count,
doesn't
yeah.
count, or doesn't
yeah, I don't
matter.
think it would, even if you weren't, because it's outside the
Yeah.
It doesn't, the line from center to center doesn't go through it. Yeah.
I'm double checking my heat math, but I think I'm gonna do. Let's see, 16 and 8 is 24, 26, heat 6. Yeah, I'm going to do 4 medium pulse and 2 streak 6s.
Oh boy.
The urge to throw the LRM 20 in there for the Alpha Strike is really high too. Just saying. I am firing with gunnery of 2, 4, 6, 9, 10s.
Yeah, I think it would be the same, because you're just one higher gunnery than me.
Well,
so.
10 and then 8 for the lasers, 10 for the missiles. So let's get this. So first we'll do the lasers, needing 8s. 4 medium pulse. 1. Wow, 1 hits on 8s. That's, look at these 3 rolls. 4, 4, 2. Fucking bullshit.
Wait, are you hitting on 8s? I thought you said 9s.
8 for the lasers. And 10s for the missile. That 1 laser hits the left torso, 7 damage.
Left torso. All right.
Yep. And then now I need a 10 for the 2 streak 6s. 1 hits. All 6 hit, of course.
Yep.
Let me update my ammo count for that. And then I need to remember one of them didn't fire, so I don't have to worry about the heat. All 6 are going to hit, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 hit locations. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, 4 points to right torso.
All right.
2 points left torso.
Okay.
2 points right leg.
Okay.
2 points center torso.
Oh boy, it stripped all the armor off. Did not go internal, but he's got 0 armor left on the center torso.
And 2 for the right arm.
All right. Right arm, that is internal, but it's still there. He's got 1 internal structure left.
Rolling for crit. No crit.
No
Damn
crits.
it. That was this guy. So now let's do some heat math real quick. So 16 heat for the lasers. And 1 streak that hits, and then dump the heat. And he's good. He managed because that 1 missile didn't fire, because it didn't get locked. He doesn't have to worry about heat buildup.
All right.
Okay, sorry, that was just amazing how that worked out for me.
Let's see.
Except for the part where I didn't hit shit.
Heat.
And again, 7 plus 12 is only 19.
Yep. So let's see, I gotta do my heat math here. So I jumped 5 hexes, so that's 5 heat.
Correct.
And what I say fired with 7 lasers, so that's 35 heat.
Yes. Fucking Darius over here. This is what he typed. I'm going to intone it the way he meant for it to be intoned. Go Clan Jade Falcon. Rah, rah, rah.
Yep. Let's see, and then I dissipate 34 because I lost the heat sink. So that's actually gonna be but let me do this right. So it's 10, 20. I am at 8 heat now, which is +1 to fire, -1 movement. So getting a little toasty.
Oh, he says more robot, less depressed. Well, listen, my life, this is what you get. Which also means I'm depressed. So
Yeah.
it's tax day. That's why I'm depressed. It's not even depression anymore. It's just fucking rage. So
Yeah.
tired of income tax. Anyway, before I go off on that tangent again, we have our last 3 duelists. Stormcrow Prime and the Nova A.
Yep.
Head.
All right. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 range.
Depending on where your shit hits me, I might be fucked.
So that's going to be medium range for the pulse laser and short range for the. Actually, it'll be short for it because it's a pulse laser. So
Yeah,
it's going to be
the
short
mods will
range
cancel
anyway.
out. Yeah.
Yep. So he's 1 gunnery, nothing for range, nothing for his movement. And you have a 3 modifier for your run.
That sounds right. Yeah, because I put 9 movement with 1 turn.
Yep. So I think he's hitting on 4s.
This will be fun. All right, let's go.
All right. So dude, since I'm firing 2 weapons, I'll roll 2 sets of dice here. The leftmost one will be the ER PPC.
Sure.
And they both hit.
All right.
So we'll do
PSR.
location. Yep. So we're going to do location for the
PPC.
ER PPC.
15
Location
points.
is 5.
5. Right leg, 15. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the left leg.
I don't think that's enough to blow it off, but that's got to be internal.
No.
It's not internal? Are you
that leg was
me?
untouched.
Wow.
25 armor. I almost said hit points, but 25 points of armor just went to 10 points in a blink of an eye.
Yep.
A flash of steam and flame.
And then the location for the pulse laser, 7.
7. Center torso. Roll for crit.
Oh boy. Come on, 8+.
Oh wait. I'm on the wrong goddamn mech. Hold on.
Oh, I rolled boxcars too.
Well, we can. Give me just a
That's
second
fine.
here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Stormcrow Prime. It was 15 on the right leg.
Yep.
Still good, barely. And then the center torso was 7.
Center torso was 7 for the pulse laser.
Yeah, that did not roll. That did not go through the armor.
Oh,
No, not even close.
The one time
If you had hit his arms, that would have been a different story. But you hit center torso in the leg.
Yeah.
So
the one time I rolled boxcars.
No, I know. I'm sorry, Flowhammer. I'm sorry.
All I would have done was just trigger a critical. It's not necessary. What I need boxcars on the
hit location. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. You are going to get
do your damage.
Yep, you're going to get 2 larges and 3 mediums at you. Let me figure out. And then you have partial cover, and you're in wood, so it's going to be +2, 4 for my gunnery, 6 for my walking, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think that's short range for everything. What we got 6 hexes or 5 hexes. What did I say for range? 6?
I think it was 5 hexes. 1, 2, 3.
Nope, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4,
sucks.
5, 6. Yep.
6, because it's just outside of short range for my mediums too. So it's going to be short and medium. Yeah, short and medium. So let's try that again. 2, 4, 6, and 8. So 6 for the largest. Both
Yeah.
hit.
Uh,
PSR.
yeah.
Hit location, left torso, right torso, 10 points each.
Left torso and right torso.
Correct.
All right. Left torso is fine, but went internal for right torso.
All right, let me roll that critical now before I switch to the other lasers. 6, no criticals. All right. And then 3 medium lasers needing shit. Hang on. 2, 4, 5, 6. And 8. Yeah, 8. I don't know why my brain just shut off right there. All right, needing 8s and no leg hits. All right. 1 hit, 2 hits. So 2 medium lasers hit. 8 and 4. So 8 is 7 points left torso.
Okay.
And 7 points right arm.
All right. The right arm is gone, so that's going to transfer to right torso, and it's 7 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So right torso is gone now with 2 points transferring to center torso, but stays in the armor.
Crap. I'm gonna. Was there any ammo in there anywhere?
But no. But with the oh wait, no, there is ammo in right torso, anti-missile system, but it's does it have case?
Kevin, it's not important. I didn't get the crit.
Oh, okay.
I just sheared it right the fuck off.
Yeah. But that is because it's got 2 engine
Yep.
in there, so it's 2 engine hits. So yeah, it's gonna be getting toasty. Does that get calculated this round or next round?
The heat buildup would be calculated during the heat phase.
So yeah, during
So you
this
add. So
round,
for
yeah.
right now, you add up all your weapon heat,
Yep.
and then because we're now moving into the heat phase, which is right next. Now you go ahead and add that engine heat as well.
Yeah, it's 5 for each of them, right?
Correct.
So yeah. So that's 10, 25, 29. He only oh wait, actually I lost. No, I got to do the math here because there was a bunch of heat sinks there too. So yeah. So it's going to be at 20. Wait, let me do this the right way. He's at 29 heat total.
That includes the 10 for the engine hits.
Yeah, that includes the 10 for the engine hits.
Okay.
Yeah, because he only he's got 19 for the weapons plus the 10, so he's at 29. Okay. He was at 0 heat. I gotta figure out the math here. So each heat sink is 2, so it's 2, 4, 6, 8 less heat, so he only dissipates 20 heat, so it's going to be at 9 heat now. So not a shutdown, but he is going to have a modifier for movement and fire.
Okay. I need to do a PSR for my guy. So I need a 4
and
plus.
I'm gonna have to do one here too. Yep.
He's good.
Yep. And I think I'm just a straight 3. Yep, got it. He's 6. Okay. Do you think we got time for one more round?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
As long as we stay focused.
Yep.
Initiative. And
all right.
Hopefully we can freaking resolve this in this round. 10.
I got an 8.
You actually rolled a half decent number, but I just rolled a better number.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and make your move.
All right, so we'll start with the Vipers again.
Yep. Battlestar Galactica pilots are rolling over in their graves right now.
Yep, he's pretty toasty. Gosh.
You can go to that water.
He's got to cool off, but then you're just going to jump right behind him. Yeah. Well, actually,
I mean, that's assuming that you have heat sinks in your legs.
Does it only count if it's in your legs?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm sure somebody that can give a more finite answer. Well, it's depth 1, so yeah, you need heat sinks in your legs. If it was, I would have argued that if you had depth 2 water, you could cool off the whole mech because the whole mech gets submerged then.
Well, yeah, he doesn't have any. So it's not really beneficial for him to go into the water then. But God, he's got to do something here.
Yeah, he's got to.
Left side is junk. Actually, the right side's almost junk now too. Uh, hmm. Hmm.
I don't even know if the mic picked that up.
Yeah, at
Oh, it
least I
did.
heard it. Nope,
It
this is
is
Jade
an
Falcon.
option.
Yeah, this is Jade Falcon. I think he's got one more good round left in him. He's only got one engine hit. He's got one set of lasers left on his arm.
Uh-huh.
So
Uh-huh.
Yep, yep.
Uh-huh.
Um, gosh. I think he's just gonna back up one just so you can't get him in the rear arc at least.
Okay.
And then just we'll pray, just
And because of the way I won't be able to get into that one side art, but that's okay. He will definitely do this right here.
That's a 6 for the walk, I think, right?
Yeah, I just did 1, 2. Let's see, 1. Hold on. Yeah, I also did a 6 for walking
Yep.
because there's just not enough hexes. I thought I was gonna have it, but all right. I guess we're just gonna blast each other face to face. The true
Yep.
clan way.
Yep, guess so.
All right. Speaking of the true clan way, what do we got going on over this way?
Yeah. Um, this guy's not doing too good either. He's got all of his center torso armor missing, almost all of his head armor missing. Um,
This mech starts back up again.
yeah.
Account for that. Not that it matters because he's out of the fight.
What would he do here? Um,
And while you're figuring that out, he's just gonna try his way off the map.
yep.
I guess what his movement penalties are though. He's just got 4-6. He's not in the fight. I want to put the TMM on there just in case the Jade Falcons get a little screechy. Well,
Yeah.
extra screechy.
Hmm. I'm just trying to decide what he would do, if he would try to back up again or if he would just rush straight in. The problem, if he
He'd
rushes in, you're just
scream
gonna.
and fire everything.
Yep. Uh, I think it's kind of risky, but I think he's just gonna well, he does want you to get into his. I don't know, that's the problem, is that
Damn rear
1,
arc. That damn rear
2.
arc.
Yeah, if he goes anywhere towards you, you're going to be able to get into his rear arc. Um, even though I think that's what he would do, would be to approach you. It's just there's no way that he can avoid
I mean, your best bet is
getting
if
rear arc.
probably without me doing the math, your best bet probably just to stay right where you are.
Yeah, I was debating whether or not I wanted to like go backwards and like jump out of the woods and maybe have you try to go around
The other, I
the
forgot about the
woods,
jumping
but
because that's your Nova. He can jump.
yeah,
He can jump. He would just be out in the open
yeah,
because there's nothing good back that way.
yep.
But it's obviously it's your call. I'm just waiting for you to make your move so I can charge you and shoot you in the face.
I know.
Not literally charge, though that would be funny.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna jump away. But he's gonna go.
I could
Gonna
change the
go
colors on
1,
these mechs. Oh my
2,
god. I'm sorry.
3, 4, 5 to there. I think he's just gonna be out in the open, but Yeah.
Okay.
And that would be another 3 to
7,
jump, I think.
6.
He is getting pretty toasty. He's got I forgot he's got a +1 to fire now
Yep.
for his heat, but it doesn't affect the jump movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can get right up in his face, or maybe you could go for cover. Yep.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. He's going to get in your face.
All right.
He figures, why not?
Yep.
Why
Yep.
the fuck not? All right. And he's got. What's that? 6 movement. Oh, he doesn't have a 4/6 movement. He's got a single leg, so he's just not going to move. I'm not trying to make him fucking dick around with that.
For the last one here,
Yep.
the Nova A, I think he's gonna jump and he's gonna go gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he's just gonna jump up here.
Okay. That makes things.
I think I'll stay facing that way.
Let me see. What is for numbers?
And it's a jump.
One, two, three, four.
Just gonna walk it, huh?
I am in short range.
Yep.
I mean, I got nothing else. I'm in short range. I'm firing.
This guy's got nothing else either.
I'm shooting. Let's see. My gunnery is 2, 3, 6, 7 for the woods. I need 7s to hit you. So it's not ideal, but
yeah.
as
well, I mean,
good
this
as
guy's got nothing
get.
left either. He's
moving more hexes could bump that from a 7 to an 8. So there's no point. I believe you shoot first.
Yep. All right, we'll just start with the Vipers here. So obviously no range there. I got some modifiers here though. So he's 1 for gunnery.
One thing I want to throw out there really quick, Philhammer.
Mm-hmm.
This is the final round of this match, period.
Yep.
Unless we end in a tie.
Yep.
So and not just because of the section or whatever the score is at the end of this round.
Yep.
Will be the determining factor. Just to keep the entire campaign moving.
Yep. All right. So he's 1 gunnery. He's got +1 for modifier for the heat. So he's sitting at 2.
And no movements and no range.
No movement, no range.
Oh, so no, I'm sorry. We both walk, so you get the plus. We both get a +1 for that.
Okay, so hitting on 3s then, and he's just gonna fire his 3 lasers. So all he's looking for is just hoping he gets lucky with the locations here. So hitting on 3s.
All right, let's go. See.
Yep, everything hits.
Okay.
So roll
That's
3 locations
PSR,
then.
if he's still standing otherwise by the end.
Oh boy. Okay, so first location is an 11.
That is right leg.
Okay.
7 points to the right leg. Okay,
7 is the next location.
7 is the center torso, 7 points.
And last location is a 10.
10 is left arm, 7.
Not great. I saw
not
that.
Not great for your criticals.
No.
I'm gonna do my PSR really quick. That's
if you
4.
Or when you're done doing that, yeah.
He's good. Barely. Okay. Oh shit. I think there's a moment he's like, whoa. Okay, all right, I got this. They're just lasers. They're just lasers.
If you come over to my side of the table with the dice, I rolled the 3 sets of dice here, but I rolled 6s on 2 separate sets. That's why I was kind of like, whoa.
Oh wow.
You guys couldn't be on the same set for once.
Yeah, that would have been nice for you, wouldn't it? Okay.
Yep, yep.
All right.
All right.
So looking at my heat at the moment, and my dissipation is good. I am going to hit you with, let's see, that'll be 16, 24, 34, 14. I'm gonna fucking hit you with everything.
Yep.
Or not everything, everything. It's gonna be. Oh wait, I'm thinking the wrong damn Mac. Hold on. Hold that thought. Oh, that thought. I was thinking this was the one with the four medium pulse lasers and shit. I can't read my own shit here. All right. So it's up to 28. That's too much. So I'm gonna do two. Yeah. Two medium lasers. SRAM 6.
All right.
I don't think I counted my last 2 rounds of firing that SRM 6, so let me go ahead and do that. Not that it matters, other than an ammo explosion. That hasn't happened yet. Alright, so gunnery of 2, 3, and nothing else. So 2 medium lasers. Hit. Barely.
Yep. Barely.
Locations. 11 and 11.
All right.
That
That
is
was
14 points to your left arm. And I believe it's your left side that's fucked.
left arm. You said 11, right?
14 points
Was
total.
no, the location was 11. I'm sorry, I
Correct.
got
Correct.
distracted there
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
second.
Yeah, 11, but that's left arm.
Yep. Left arm is gone, so that transfers to left torso, and that's 14 points. You said
14 damage total right there.
Oh boy, actually, that actually was probably one of the best locations it could have had, other than just a leg. It obviously it goes internal, but he's got between armor and internal structure, he's got 15 points, so it's just barely hanging on.
All right. It sounds like I
Obviously,
am rolling a critical attempt.
yeah,
though.
you are rolling critical.
Okay,
Yep.
8 plus. So close. I saw the 5 land and then the 2.
Yeah.
I was like, damn it.
Yeah. Lucky, lucky.
All right. And then I need 3 for the SRM 6. Hit.
All right.
And then +2 on the critical roll. Or excuse me, cluster roll.
Cluster roll. Yep.
Fuck, 6. 6 on a 6-pack is going to be not much. 4 missiles.
All right, hit me with those locations.
Yeah. All right. 2 points. Right arm.
All right.
4 points. Center torso.
All right.
2 points. Right torso.
Okay. All in the armor.
Darius, this should clarify. It was SRM 6 with Artemis +2 to the cluster roll. And 6 missiles were the final answer. Or excuse me, 4 missiles was the final answer. And that's unfortunate because I did not do nearly as much damage as I thought I would.
Yeah, neither one of us did.
That's so unfortunate.
I think those guys are probably fighting to stalemate, or I don't know.
Yeah. So let me
We'll
do
figure it out.
heat math really quick. So 8, I fired 2 missiles, or excuse me, 2 lasers, and then I fired the SRM 6, which is 4. That takes me back down to 2 heat.
Yeah.
No longer
I did my heat math and I'm at 13 heat. Just avoid shutdown by 1 roll, but I'm gonna have +2 and -2 to my modifiers. But this is the last round anyway, so
yeah.
Yep.
All right. Speaking of last rounds, what's happening over here? Stormcrow A, Nova Prime, eating all the lasers. That.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, this one could go your way if those lasers hit, because this mech is a bit roughed up if you hit the right spots. It's not roughed up. In other words, if you hit the center torso, you'll anyway. Please do what you do.
All right. So he's at 8 heat, so he's got a modifier, +1 modifier to fire. Gosh. How stupid is this guy gonna be? I think it would be very stupid.
I mean, both combatants are going for the kill here.
Yeah. Um, I'm just trying to do the math here. He would know that. Um, is that an auto shutdown? I think if he fires everything, I think it is.
Well, how many lasers? Does he still have all his lasers?
Still got all the lasers. Yep. So
Okay.
12 lasers. That's 60 heat.
Yeah, 60 heat.
Dissipates 34 heat. So
That would
he'd
take
be
him down
sitting.
to 30 or 20.
It wouldn't
It'd
be
be
an auto
less than
shutdown.
30. 30 is
Yeah.
the auto shutdown.
Yep.
But don't
Yep.
forget your movement heat too.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, he's already at 8 heat. So
So does that 8 heat include movement?
that's heat from last phase. Or no, that I'm sorry, that does include heat from this turn.
Okay.
It was heat from last turn plus the heat from the movement. I added that
Okay, so
already
8
in
and
for the
then
5. Yep.
so that would be 68 minus 36 is going to be like 32 heat left
Yeah.
over.
So it'll be an auto shutdown.
Yep.
Yep. Um,
Might be worth it.
I was thinking because he doesn't have any ammo, I think he would be really stupid. I think he would do an alpha strike.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
don't
mean,
have yeah, that's the one thing you don't have to worry about. Like at this point in the fight, it's
yeah,
kind of a all or nothing gamble,
yeah,
and you're not risking anything other than the mech shutting down,
shutting down. Yep, yep,
which you're gonna auto shut down regardless. You
yeah,
don't have to worry about
yeah,
the ammo.
yep, yeah. I think it would be stupid, and he would just alpha strike. So, I'll roll 2 sets of 6 dice, and we'll see how much hits. But let's do the gunnery first. So,
Yep.
he's one gunnery. He's got a +1 modifier for firing. Um, so he's sitting at 2, short
3 for
range,
jumping, or excuse me,
3 for jumping.
I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Plus 3 for jumping, so you're at 5 right now.
Yep, 5. And then what was
7 for my
his
movement.
modifying? So he's hitting on 7s.
Yep.
Yep.
Could be. I mean, that's 12 lasers on
Yeah,
7s.
on 7s.
That
All
could be
right. So
rough. That could be
we'll do
rough.
the first 6 here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hitting on 7s. All right. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hit from the first batch. And then I'll roll the second 6 here. Gosh, this is terrible. 1, 2 hit from the second batch. So
Wow.
only
Well, I
6
mean,
hit.
but on a 7s, getting
Yeah.
6 to hit, 50-50, the
Yep.
odds are there.
Yep.
The
All
odds
right.
support.
So I'll roll 6 locations then. Okay. First one is an 8.
8 is left torso. So that's going to be 1 point going internal.
Okay. Next 2 locations are an 11.
So 11 twice. So left
11
arm.
twice. So that's going to be 14 points.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that strips the armor. The arm is still there.
Okay.
Right.
Next location is a 4.
4 is the right arm.
Next location is a 5.
5 is the right leg.
And last location is 5. So that's another one to the right leg. Damn.
Let me do my
That's it. I think that was only
yeah, we got that one critical roll. Roll that
one
critical,
critical.
and then I'll do the PSR.
Nope, no critical.
Oh, God, I got so fucking lucky. I got ridiculously lucky. He's good.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well,
Alpha strike. I'm doing the same thing. I'm gonna blow up my heat.
Yep.
So let me.
I'm just putting my shutdown marker out there.
I added my 2 for movement.
Damn.
And then
I think I just decided the match there.
30. Yep, checks out. All right, my movement. So my gunnery is 2, 4, 7s. I'm also hitting on 7s, but I have 4 pulse lasers, so those will be hitting on 5s. So 5s for the pulses, and then 7s for the streaks, and then 7s also for the 20, the other M20.
Yeah, he's got barely any armor left all over the mech. So,
all right. So first things first, 4 pulse lasers, and then the 20,
right.
and then the streak 6s.
Okay.
So 4 pulse. They needed. Oh my god, my fucking short-term memory. So 2, 4, 7, 5.
Yeah.
So I need 5s. 1, 2, barely on that one. 3, barely on that one. All right, all 4 hit.
Jeez.
It's gonna be a PSR headshot.
Yep.
7 points.
Oh, headshot. He's dead. Yep. Because he had 2 armor left and then 3 internal. So yep, he's dead.
That sucks.
That's the match right there. Yep.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and expend my ammo and do my heat.
Right.
My heat says he's gonna end up at 14, which is a shutdown
I just want to
attempt.
point out that you killed 2 of my mechs with headshots.
That is, yeah, yeah.
One was a double headshot.
Yeah. Oh wait! I did that wrong. Somewhere in there, I did that wrong. I guess I've got. Oh no, I did that right. All right, so at 14. Oops. First, I need to do. So it's gonna be the next round. Not that it's gonna matter, but he's gonna be at a 4-6, and then +2 gunnery. And then we have shutdown on 4+.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't even worry about it because or go ahead.
We're good.
Okay.
And then
Yeah, they're good.
well, the last thing is I gotta add this, but yeah, that's probably gonna be the match.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we'll finish off just by doing the last set of firing over here. But
Well, I mean, if you killed my prime, there's an extra point because that's my star commander.
yeah, that's why we were gonna do that, just because
And I
that's the
think
star commanders left.
that would actually tie
But,
it. I think.
yeah, but unless something happens where it like ties, if you know,
Yeah,
that
that would
also
tie
being
it.
my star commander too, he would know that being down 3 mechs, you know, him badly damaged and then the other Viper just barely hanging on, they're not going to carry the
Yeah,
fight. Even being Jade Falcons, they're not that stupid. they're
Yeah, it's definitely one of those like, do I roll
yeah,
for an 8+ here?
they're not Smoke Jaguars, so
Okay. All right.
sorry, I'm dunking
All
on
right,
Smoke
Smoke
Jaguars
Jaguar
here.
hater. Go ahead, make your
Yeah,
shots on my Stormcrow
yeah,
Prime here.
yeah. So that's going to be short range, I think, because we're 1, 2,
5
3, 4,
hexes is what I
5
came up with.
hexes. Yep. So it's short range for everything. 1 gunnery, but he does have 1 for heat, so that's 2.
You jump, so that's gonna put you at
3,
5.
so it's 5,
But
and
I think that's everything.
then nothing for
That's
your
everything because I
movement.
didn't move, and
Yep.
if you're at short range,
Yep.
you're hitting on
Yep.
5s.
So hitting on 5s with the ERPPC and the pulseless here. He's got to get a headshot here, basically, is what it is. All right, so 2 dice. As usual, leftmost one is the ERPPC.
Okay.
Would we say hitting on 5s?
Yep.
Yeah, that's hit for both of them.
Okay.
So roll location for the ERPPC. Come on, boxcars. 5.
5. Right leg 15. That
I think that
isn't.
takes it off, doesn't it?
Yeah, that gives me 12 to go internal.
Yeah.
That damn near takes it off. It damn near takes it off. Hold on. That I can't math for some reason because 13 minus 12 is 1. It's literally hanging on by a thread. But that thread is strong.
Yeah.
There is also a critical hit to roll in there.
Okay. And then we'll roll location for the
Medium
pulse laser.
pulse.
Yeah, because I had hit on an 11. So
what's the range for medium pulse?
it was short range is 4, but we're at 5
medium,
because it's
but
pulse, it goes back to
Yep. We're good.
But the location is a 3.
Location 3, right arm 7. That's also going to be internal.
Okay, so I'll roll 2 criticals here. Come on, 8+.
So 1 for the right leg, 1 for the right arm.
It's a 6 and a 9. So the 9 was on the pulse laser, or no, I'm sorry, not the pulse laser, the
arm?
ERPPC. So that's the one that hit the leg.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that case, roll 1d6 on a 5 or 6, reroll.
Okay.
This could hurt. This could hurt a lot.
5.
Reroll it.
So reroll.
Yep.
6.
Reroll it. Could be here for a
1.
hot minute.
Did you catch that?
No, I didn't.
It was
Sorry.
a 1.
One hit. Fuck. Let me look up what a hit does. I once again do not remember.
I don't think it generates a fall or anything, but
Actually, I think it does.
does it really?
I want to verify. Let me see. Hip freezes the affected leg in a street position. Controlling player must make a PSR at the end of the phase with a +2 in addition to any other modifiers. So that'll be a +3 because I took more than 20 points of damage. And then my wet mech's walking MP is cut in half, and a +2 to further PSRs from that on. So I have a PSR +3. Well, first things first. 3, 5. And then, oops, and then I need a PSR +3, so a 6+. Ooh, down he goes. Let's see.
Wow, I think we might be going to a draw here.
Oops, wrong mech. And he goes. Well, he still has to fire yet, too.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Yeah, if he wipes them out. But yeah,
I'm just gonna roll this dice real quick to see which direction, and then put it back. So that was a 5 I rolled. 5 on the falling direction table is 2 hex sides to the left, and then on the left side. So
I'll roll location for the damage.
yeah, go ahead and make that 5-point roll.
Okay.
Side.
It is boxcars.
You're serious?
Serious, look, boxcars.
I believe you. I believe you. It's funny. It's on the head.
I'm saying for the camera, go look at.
Oh yeah, okay, because you haven't had boxcars yet. Well, yeah, but there it is, right there.
There it is.
The
one time I roll location for boxcars.
Of course, it doesn't do anything except trigger a consciousness check.
Yeah.
And I got to do another PSR to see if he hurts himself.
Yeah.
So let's do PSR. So it'll be 3 plus to keep from hurting himself. He's good, and then a 3 plus to stay awake. He's good.
Okay.
That single hit that that's the wrong mech. Fuck. God damn it. Stand by. Definitely did not click the correct mech. Alright, so 5. And the 1 hit. Alright, well, that Star Commander is gonna have a story to tell his grandchildren. Okay. Anyway. So 5s. Everything's short range. 2, 3, 4. Wait. 2, 3, 6, 7. I need 7s to hit with all. Large lasers first.
All right.
1 and 2 hitting locations. 6 is so 10 points right torso.
That destroys the right torso. So 5 damage then will transfer to center torso, but it stays in the armor.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Right torso was already gone. I'm sorry.
So all
right
10.
torso was already gone. So hang on, let me add this back. So all 10 goes to center torso. Yeah, what I should be doing is I should be marking off the X's up here on the diagram, because then it's out of, basically, it's, from my perspective, it's out of frame for the critical hit table when I'm looking at the paper doll, so I don't see that it's, I put a big X through right torso. But okay, so 10 points to center torso. That's going to wipe out the armor, and 4 will go internal.
Okay. I'll roll that critical in just a second, and then 9 is left leg, 10 more.
Okay, that stays in the armor.
And then critical for the center torso is not a critical.
Okay.
And then 3 medium lasers, hitting. Fuck, I forgot what I was rolling on.
You said 7s, I think.
That sounds right. Yeah, that sounds right. 2, 3, 5. Hold on. Gunnery of 2, 3, 6, 7. Yep. Okay, 7s. And so we have all 3 medium lasers hit.
Okay.
Locations.
Give it to me.
Yep. Boxcars, 7 points.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this one right here.
Dead. Yep.
That's another one for real. And Star Commander.
And Star Commander. You killed 3 of my mechs with boxcars, with headshots.
Well, that's the final score right there. We don't need to finish any rolls.
You know what? Probably the last thing he sees,
Besides a green laser dart.
besides the before the green laser hits, is he probably sees your his shots land, your mech tottering over right as the laser comes and hits
Yeah,
him in the
he'll
cockpit.
die
And
knowing that he knocked him over.
yeah, and he was probably in his mind before the laser goes through his mind, was
Yeah.
probably just that he probably had a case for either doing a draw here, or maybe if like your guy went unconscious or something, like saying that, oh, he's down, that counts as a point for us, whatever, you know type thing. But yeah, at best probably like a draw, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that obviously that all goes out the window when the laser goes
It
through
all
the
goes
cockpit window.
it all goes out the window when the laser burns the head right off of the mech.
Yep. God, you killed 3 of my mechs.
That's
Both of my
amazing to
both
me.
of my both of my Novas and my I think it was the Ice Ferret B, or no, Ice Ferret A. All 3 of them died from headshots. Jesus,
Yeah.
Omar.
Yeah. Sorry, bro. I really like I definitely feel a little bad about how that played out, that it was all headshots and shit. But I mean, I'm also
How
amused as
can Oh,
fuck.
you did it already. I was gonna be like, how can I lay my mech down?
Yeah. Yeah.
At
I'm
least
working
give
on
me
it.
the honor of doing it. Here, I'll move the
No,
smoke
no, it's
over.
my honor. I killed it. Shit, then the smoke goes flying.
Yeah, I think it's funny because it looks like a little sugar cube or something,
It
like,
does. Yeah.
God. All
Darius
right.
Darius apologizes for my ass whooping that I put on you.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was listen, that was definitely a back. Let me get
Oh.
back over here. That was definitely a neck and neck match in the last 2 rounds there.
Oh yeah.
In this session alone, it was definitely going back and forth. Because I think the second round I was feeling pretty good, and then I lost a mech, and then in this round I was like, okay, I got this guy. I just gotta get it. I got it. And then you started killing shit. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so it
Oh,
definitely.
that looked so good when I took out both of your Novas, because that basically means I have my biggest mechs still out there, doing the most damage potential, and the Alpha Strike, I thought for sure I was going to get you with the Alpha Strike. I'm like, okay, he's going to risk the
The 12
shutdown,
lasers. Oh my god,
with
yeah.
12 lasers, 50-50 chance basically on hitting on sevens. And I got 50 of them to hit, but all the locations were crap,
Yeah.
and it's just,
I was able to tank those shots.
oh,
I was able
yep,
to
yep.
tank them, and
And then you return fire with a headshot.
yeah, that was brutal.
You were so close, you probably
Star
put the
captain,
barrel right up to the
that star
cockpit.
captain, or excuse me, star commander. That star commander
Yeah.
for the adders is got a story for his grandkids one day.
Yep.
And yeah, I realized it's actually going to be when he's no longer good enough to be a mech warrior and he becomes a Sibkin trainer.
Well, not grandkids. It would be his grand Sibco something.
Yeah, whatever the thing would be. But yeah, he'll definitely be like, yeah, I remember one time I had a, he'll be at the ripe old age of 35,
Yep.
and he'll
Yep.
be like, I remember I had a duel. I killed him even as he knocked me down, and I
Yeah.
saw dirt, but that guy saw nothing.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh man, listen, that was a good match. I wish we could have gotten it all done in like. I mean, if we had wanted to do a 6 hour session, well, a little or close to 6 hours when you think of all the other stuff.
Yeah, and you know what? I think this one, the other ones wrapped up pretty quickly. They were like what, like 4 hours or something
Yeah,
like
they
that
were
for the other
between three
sessions.
and 4 hours.
But this one just went back and forth so much. At
It
the end of the
did.
first one, it looked like, I'm like, we're not even going to finish the full second session. And then, I turned it around in the second one and actually looked, pretty good, at the end of the second round with both of your, Novas down. And, they ended up in the third, match, both, going out. But yeah, the Storm Crows pulled through for you.
Yeah, they definitely did. I love the Stormcrow though. For not for nothing, they're pretty solid medium mechs.
Yeah.
I mean they can't take too many hits, but they can definitely push out a metric fuck ton of damage. So
Yep. Yep.
so the next stage here. Well, actually, let's look because your clan unit, the I want to say it's the third Falcon something 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 because the Jade Falcons
Yeah.
have unique names. But let's look at your unit experience points here, because your player character doesn't get any because you don't have one, but your unit does, and this is what they get. So for each match, the clan unit as a whole, your cluster receives 1 point of unit experience. And unfortunately, that is it.
Yep.
You would have gotten another one had you won, and then if you had earned a place in the finals rounds, would have received a third point, but we're not there yet. So you do get the 1 point for participation, and of course you don't have any
The
characters. So
participation prize.
I like calling it that because it's funny, but I mean, I do believe like when it comes to experience, whether you pass or fail, you still
Yep.
learn something
Oh yeah.
from
I
the
mean,
event.
them being, well, the clans basically amount to, a military, whatever you want to call it, society, but
Yeah.
yeah, so that's how they would look at it basically, is that, yeah, they lost, but you know there's something to learn here from there. Probably not, don't go in with a mirror matchup.
Well, you didn't know what I was picking. Well, you actually no, I take that back. You did.
Yeah,
You
because you
did. You
did.
did.
Yeah, I
And I
did.
told you.
Yeah.
I think I said 5 mediums. I don't know if I told you which ones.
Yeah, well, I think
Um,
with you being I forgot which way it went,
you were the
but
challenger. I was the challenged.
yeah, no, but I forgot. One of us revealed like our mechs first. I don't know if it was the hunter or the prey.
I think it's the
Um,
prey, but
I think it
I
was the
could be getting
prey,
it.
and then I think I just went with like a mirror
Yeah.
matchup.
Well,
But
you
the
also
whole,
initially planned your setup with your
yeah,
freaking
yeah, I was thinking
Stravag
like I was doing a dirty
bullshit
mercenary,
inner sphere.
Yeah, because my whole point was I was going to focus fire on like
Yeah.
one mech and then just down it,
Yeah.
and use
So
like a
you thought.
sniper to like distract, one of the others. But then I'm like, no, that's not how they would do this. So it
Nope.
basically turned into like a mirror match. And, you know, I think, I think actually looking back on it now, when it turned into a mirror match with, especially with the ice ferrets, going up against or not the, um, yeah, the ice ferrets, with the ice ferrets going up against the storm crows. I think that's kind of, even though they have a bit more movement, they have less firepower, and I think that kind of hurt them and kind of decided
Yeah, that was
those
unfortunate.
outcomes
Well,
earlier.
especially the one that had
Yeah,
what? Like, it was 2 mediums and an AC2,
yeah,
something
yeah,
silly like
that
that.
was
And
going to
like,
be the one that I was going to basically like park on a hill somewhere and just like,
yeah,
when I
that's
was
the one
thinking
that
with
you
my,
use as a crit seeker, but
yeah,
that relies on somebody else doing heavy damage to crunch armor in order
yeah,
for you to
yeah,
get those crit shots in.
yeah,
So, all right.
yeah,
Well,
anyway,
in the interest of time, because I do need
yep,
to get out of here and get ready
yep, yep.
for the next thing I got going on. Any final outro thoughts?
No, I mean, it was just, man, what a I don't know what you'd call it, a quagmire, I guess, of just like back and forth with across
Giggity.
like 3 sessions, and then finally ending with 3 headshots, geez.
That was impressive. 3 mechs taken out via headshots, and I think one was taken out. No, you still had
Well,
two
one
mechs
was
on the
taken,
board. I think.
yeah,
Well, no, one was
no,
taken out
no,
for center torso or something, right? Hold on,
um,
let me open up my. Let's do some really quick.
I only have one mech on the board left.
Let's see, Jade Falcon.
One was taken out last round, and then the other 3 were taken out this round. So yeah, the Viper, after everything, is the only survivor.
Yeah. You okay? So, ice ferrets. You had an ice ferret A and an ice ferret B.
Yep. The Ice Ferret B is the one that died from engine hits.
Okay. So
Because
the
yeah,
ice
it went.
ferret B is gone then.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
And the other 3 all died from headshots.
Which
So Ice Ferret
allows those
A.
mechs to come back in subsequent rounds of the trials
Yep.
of the placement trial.
Yep. The
Okay.
Ice Ferret A and the 2 Novas. Yep.
And then none of my mechs, all 5 of my mechs are actually still on the board.
Yep.
2 of them were banged up to hell.
Yeah, they were withdrawing, but yeah.
Not that that
but
matters for the adders because I think they get all their mechs, period. Because they're proxies, but okay.
Yep.
All right. In that case, we're gonna get out of here.
Yep.
I need to go find some food and shovel it into my mouth hole as fast as I can before I have my next thing to go in about an hour.
Yeah, before your next BattleTech thing.
Yeah. Yep.
Carry
right.
those box cars into the next round. Or the next
God,
match.
as long as I'm rolling them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is it here for us tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. See you, Darius. Thank you. We will be back again soon. The next round or what remains of this round will be determining the NPC clans and how they fared against each other. It's just gonna. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna line up 5 mechs on each side for each of the 2 teams, roll some dice between them, and use that to determine which team gets better scores based on whatever rosters they've already got. I don't know yet. I haven't quite figured it out. I don't know if I'm going to stream it. The results, regardless, will be posted so that everybody is aware of where all of what 13 or 14 clans participating in the placement trials, where they end up for the first round, and then we'll start planning for the second round. In the meantime, stay safe out there, my friends. This world is a crazy dark place, so make sure you're doing what you got to do. Take care of you and yours. And as for me and mine, we're out here. I'm going to go eat. I'm hungry. Have a good one, my friends. Stay safe.